If you didn't catch that reference, then you're probably too young to be handling a hatchet anyways. Look, it's just a tennis ball. Cut in half, real easy, cuts with a utility knife. It's just rubber. Squeeze at the corners of the mouth and insert. How about that? Super safe, right? Now you can practice your hatchet flipping skills. That way you can go down to the axe throwing center and show off to all those bearded lumberjack looking hipsters while they drink their craft beer. But it's not just a silly novelty. It works on the grip hatchet or the Harbor Freight. Whoops. It's not going to fall off. Works on the True Temper and the Coleman Camp Axe. But really, I mean, come on. This had its run. It's time to move on to something better. What's left of this video? I've already delivered on my clickbait. There's nothing to really show you. It works. It's easy. It's cheap. You can make it yourself. But let's see if we can make something cheap and easy for something larger. I'm thinking we should take this video in more of a red-green sort of direction. There! Mrs. Pocket, who is, for all intents and purposes, pretty far outside of the hatchet world. I asked her, what's the best way that I could make a quick, easy sheath for one of these so that it can bang around in a toolbox and I can throw it everywhere and not worry. And within 2 seconds she said, foam rubber. So I tried it and it worked, and actually it kind of prompted this idea. I think that's where this came from, was me toying with this, because I've struggled for a long time. How do you do it? But what I'm thinking, since it starts to wear out just from in and out, it ends up cutting the opening too large and it loses its sort of grab. I'm thinking what I want to do is put rubber bands on it to give it kind of a compressive squeeze there, just on the outside, so that as the hatchet goes in to this pocket in the middle, it will relax once it gets in here. Then I'm going to just tape the whole thing up. That's the plan anyways. I'll probably post this pass or fail, just in the interest of experimentation. I mean, make your prediction. Do you think it'll work? I kind of do. You never know if you don't try. The thing that I've been using for this axe, which is heavy, it's 4.5 pounds, as opposed to this, which is 1.25, it gets old not having protection on it because you have to really be careful. That's a lot of mass, so you can easily ding the edge, and then you end up filing forever, and it takes a lot to give this maintenance. I'm not exactly proud of this, but this is what I've been using for the last 4+ years. It's just a piece of rubber roofing with a weird hole and a weird piece of wood there. And it serves its purpose. It protects it. But it does kind of do that. So I am long overdue for an improvement. Okay, let's see, where were we? I guess that isn't relevant. What matters is where we are now. All that is the seed of all that will be, right? If you need to cut foam rubber, one of the choice ways to do it is on the bandsaw, if you do not have access to one. This big serrated blade will work. Like, you know those electric bread knives? Those actually work really well. Whoops. Wait, was I being too helpful and nice? I think my persona in this one was supposed to be sarcastic and quick moving, right? Okay, on with the show then. The satisfying part. Personally, I don't think it's very useful to have an axe that's sharp enough to shave with, but you do want to have one that's sharp enough to cut styrofoam with. Sorry, foam rubber. Oh man, that's the sound everybody hates. Well, there you go. Your women might not find this handsome, but they'll find it handy. Wait, what was the duct tape for again anyways? I have no idea. You know what? Oh wow, that is a complete failure. You know what? Leave me a comment and tell me how you would do it so much better. I'll break the fourth wall a little bit and tell you, if it's never occurred to you before, out of 10 ideas intended for YouTube, only one of those ideas typically makes it to YouTube. But laugh what you want, this will probably serve its purpose. I can just toss it in my toolbox and not worry about dinging my edge. Actually, it's not that bad. We'll see how it goes. Update though, I took this out, maybe 3 or 4 days, and this is a good idea. I recommend doing this. And don't do this. I used video editing. I'm not really doing this.